everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In the lecture of class 11, today I will teach you the identities of trigonometric function. These identities are very important for your future, for your higher studies. Some chapters of class 12th are also based on these identities. So let's start the identities. Identities of, today my topic is identities of trigonometric functions. These are very important properties according to your CBSE exam, according to your CBSE exam, competitive exam, all the important exams. Okay, the identities of trigonometric function. Let's go with the identities. First identity is the type of first identity, that is sin x plus y. In this identity we will write it as sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. Similarly, we have the second identity of this type, that is x minus y, that is sin x sin cos y minus cos x sin y. Similarly, we have a cos x plus y, that is cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Here with the positive sign there is a negative sign in between these two terms, and with the negative term we have a positive sign, cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. Now it is a turn for tan. So yes, we have the formula for tan also, tan x plus y, that is tan x plus tan y divided by 1 minus tan x tan y. Next is tan x minus y, that is equals to tan x minus tan y upon 1 plus tan x tan y, right? In these sine, cos and tans identities, except these identities, we have one more identity, that is in the form of cot x plus y and cot x minus y. So I will write that secant and cosecant does not have this type of identity, only cot x plus y, that is cot x cot y, that is cos x plus y cot x cot y minus 1 upon cot y plus cot x. Okay, cot x minus y have again one property, that is cot x cot y plus 1 divided by cot y minus cot x, right? So how to learn these identities? This is the only first type of identities. How to learn? The learning of these identities is very easy. Only you have to learn the one, both are same, only the sign are different. If there is a negative sign in between, there is a negative sign. If there is a positive in between, there is a positive sign. Okay, come to these two identities. These two identities are same, but the signs are different. When there is a positive sign between x and y, there is a negative in between these two terms, and when we have a negative sign, there is a positive sign in between these two. Okay, now come to these two, that is tan. When there is a positive sign in the numerator, there is a positive and denominator negative, and when there is a negative sign, there is a negative sign in the numerator and positive in the denominator. The above sign is according to the sign of x and y. Okay, the above sign, like this sign, okay, you have to take the sign, same sign with these two. Okay, now come to the cot x plus y. When there is a plus, there is a negative inverse, and there is a negative here, we have a positive. There is a opposite sign in the numerator and denominator. In this way we can learn the formulas easily. Okay, now come to the second type. What is that type? That is cos 2x. We have the second type, cos 2x, sin 2x and tan 2x. Three formulas of 2x are present. How we can learn that formulas? Cos 2x. Cos 2x that have 3 or 4 formulas. Only cos 2x is such identity in which the formula is available in the form of sine, cos, tan and sine, cos and tan and the mixture of sine and cos. So how we can solve? How we can learn second type, that is cos 2x. That is equals to cos square x minus sine square x. This is a basic identity. If I want to change it into the form of sine only, I will write it as 1 minus sine square x. Can we write? Yes, there is one formula. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. You all know sine square x plus cos square x is equals to 1. So that's why we can change cos square x in the form of 1 minus sine square x. So I will change this into this formula. So we have 1 minus 2 sine square x. This is another formula. 1 cos 2x. This is only the formula in the form of sine. Now let's take the again same formula cos 2x. That is the basic formula cos square x minus sine square x. I want to take the whole terms in the form of cos only. So I will change the sign. Cos square x 1 minus cos square x that will equals to 1 minus plus cos square x. That means 2 cos square x minus 1. So this is the formula in the form of cos. So this is only the basic formula 1 cos 2x. Second formula is this. Third formula of cos 2x is this. And the fourth and the last formula, that is cos 2x is equals to 1 minus tan square x upon 1 plus tan square x. If I want to take the formula in the form of sine, I will take this. If I want to take the formula of cos 2x in the form of cos, I will take this. If I want the formula in the form of tan, so I will take this formula. So this is the way to learn the formula. You have to learn only this formula and this formula. This and this can be made by using this formula. Okay, to learn after this we have the sine 2x and cos 2x. Cos 2x, after cos 2x we have sine 2x formula. What is that formula? 2 sine x cos x. This is the maximum time used formula in class 12th also. Sine 2x is one more important formula of sine 2x, that is 2 tan x upon 1 plus tan square x, right? Now come to the, if sine 2x and cos 2x has a formula, then definitely we have the tan 2x formula. What is that formula? Tan 2x, that is equals to tan 2 tan x upon 1 minus tan square x. So this is the second type of formula, that is cos 2x, sine 2x and tan 2x. So come to the third type. These are the very important identities. You have to learn first of all these identity. Then you will start the next exercise of NCERT. The totally 3.3 exercise based on these formula. Totally based on these formulas. Okay. So come to the next type. Next type is sin 3x and cos 3x and tan 3x. So very easy formulas are there for cos 3x. Third type. First of all, sin 3x. That is equals to 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x. And cos 3x. This is the, if there is a formula of sin 3x, definitely there is a formula of cos 3x. That is 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. We have a tan 3x also. We have a tan 3x formula. That is equals to 3 tan x minus tan cube x divided by 1 minus 1 minus 3 tan square x. Tan square x. This is 3 tan square x. So this is the third type of formulas. How we can learn these formula for sin 3x? First of all 3, then 4 with cube. And the cos, this term reverse the formulas. It will reverse the formula 4 cos cube x minus 3 sin x. 3 cos x. Same as sin 3x. Only the terms are interchanged here. But with the cos, there is a cos and cos present. Okay. Now come to the tan 3x. 3 tan x is equal minus tan cube x. All the 3 terms, square, cube and single term, all the 3 terms are there. 3 minus 1, 1 minus 3. So both are there. Learn. This is a way to learn the formulas. Otherwise, you are not able to learn all these formulas. When you use again and again these formulas, formulas are easily taken by you. Okay, you can easily adopt these formulas when you use it again and again. Okay, come to the fourth type. What is fourth type? Fourth type is come to the fourth type, that is cos x plus cos y. X, now there is a different angle with the cos. First is cos x plus cos y, that is the fourth. Cos x plus cos y. First formula is cos x plus y together, but there are different angles. So how we can write 2 cos x plus y by 2 cos x minus y by 2. Okay. Now come to the cos x minus cos y. When there is a negative, it will totally change into sin x plus y by 2 sin x minus y by 2. Right? Now come to the sin x minus plus sin y. So this is also very easy. This is 2 sin x plus y by 2 cos x minus y by 2. Now come to the sin x minus sin y. So how we can write this formula? Cos comes first and the sin comes at last. 2 cos x plus y by 2 sin x minus y by 2. So this is the fourth form of identities. In this, when there is addition, both are of cos. When there is a negative, both are of sign with the negative sign. When there is a sign with the both are in addition sign, one is sin, other is cos. And when there is a negative, first of all you have to take cos, then sin. Okay, so this is the fourth type. Come to the fifth type. Fifth type identities. Fifth type of identities. These are very easy identities. Students learn, take some time to learn these identities, because these are not 2, 3, 4 identities. There are one type of present in the form of trigonometry, three forms. Now next is 2, next is fifth property, that is 2 cos x cos y. So what is this property? Cos x plus y minus cos x minus y. So there is a, for cos there is a positive. When 2 cos x and cos y, there is addition sign between these two. Now come to the formula, negative 2 sin x sin y. So what is the formula of this? That same formula, only one sign is changed, that is of negative. Okay. So this is only one change, that is of negative because of these two signs. Now come to the 2 sin x cos y. So what is the formula for these two? That is very easy, sin x plus y minus sin x minus y. Okay. Plus Sin x cos y, both have a positive sign. Now if we interchange these two, so there is only a negative sign between these two. So I will change the angles like this. So there is change in the sin x plus y minus sin x minus y. Okay, so this is the fifth type of identities. Only there is a fifth type of identities. First, second, third, fourth and fifth. So there are five type of only identities. No difficulty learning these identities. When we use again and again, we will easily opt these identities. Okay. So first of all, learn these. When cos and cos, there is a positive between cos. When there is a sin and sin, again cos with the negative sign. When there is a sin and cos, there is a addition with positive and negative terms. And when cos come first, it will convert into the negative sign. Okay, so these are the identities for the exercise 3.3 of NCERT. Now come to the first question of 3.3. What is that question? Before starting that question, I will remind you about the table that you have learned in class. You all have learned in class 10th. What is that angle? That is a trigonometric ratios. Angle of trigonometric ratios. You all know what is that angle. Before doing the exercise, before starting the exercise, the first question is based on the angle. Okay. So first of all, I will take that. I will make the angles of. This is the table for that angles. We have the standard angles. You know how to find. First of all 0 degree, then 30 degree, then 45 degree, then 60 degree, then 90 degree. Okay, I will write it as 0. It will equals to pi by 6. It will equals to pi by 4. It will equals to pi by 3 and it will equals to pi by 2. Now I will take these angles also. Because we already know this is a radian form and this is degree form. First of all, I will take sine. When I take sine 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You all know how to make the angles. That is divided by 4, divided by 4, divided by 4, divided by 4 and divided by 4. 4 quadrants are there. Total 4 quadrants are there. Take the under root to make the angles. Take the under root like this. When you take it, it will equals to 0. When you take it, it will equals to 1 by 2. Or 1, after cancellation there is 1 by root 2. After cancellation 3 by 2. And there will full and full will cancel, we have 1. That means sine 0 equals to 0. Sine pi by 6 is equals to 1 by 2. Sine pi by 4 is equals to 1 by root 2. Sine pi by 3 is equals to root 3 by 2. And sine 90 is equals to 1. So this is the angle for sine. This is the way to solve. This is the way to find the angles. Okay, to learn the angle. This is the method of learning that angle, how to find that angles. We have already done in class 10th also. This is cos theta. Cos is you have to take the reverse order. 1, root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, then 1 by 2, then 0. I will take the reverse order of this. And after division, taking division of these two, I will get the tan theta. Tan 0 divided by 1, that is 0. When you divide these two, 2 and 2 will cancel, 1 by root 3. When you cancel these two, full cancellation is there and 1. This 2 and 2 will cancel, we get 3. And 1 upon 0, that is infinity not defined. Okay, come to their inverses. Inverses, that is cot, secant and cosecant. Okay, I will elaborate it for the secant, cot and cosecant theta. Secant, cot and cosecant. This is the for cosecant. This is secant and this is for cot. This is for cosecant theta. This is for secant and this is for cot. It is the inverse of sine. So 0 upon 1, that is 1 upon 0, infinity. 2 upon 1, root 2 upon 1, 2 by root 3. And this will equals to 1. Secant is the inverse of cos. 1 by 1, that is 1. 2 by root 3. This take the inverse root 2. Take the inverse of this one, that is 2. Take 0 by 1, 1 upon 0, that is infinity. Okay, 0 by 1, 1 upon 0, that is infinity, root 3 because it is the inverse of tan. This is again 1, when you take it the inverse 1 upon root 3. 1, 0 upon 1 upon infinity, that is 0. So this is the way to find the angles, because this table I will use to find the question number 1 of your NCERT. Okay, come to that question. What is that question? I will do only the first question of your NCERT of that exercise. NCERT, and how to solve this question? Very easy to find. Okay, come to the question of 3.3, first question. What is that question? Very easy. Exercise 3.3. I will write exercise 3.3, question number 1, first question. Question is sine square pi by 6 plus cos square pi by 3 minus tan square pi by 4 is equals to negative 1 by 2. So how to prove? We will prove that. Question demands for prove that. Okay, how to prove, how to solve it. Before starting the question, I should have the value of this and this. I will start from left hand side. The solution will start from left hand side, that is sine. I will write this pi by 6 whole square. Can we write? Yes. Plus cos pi by 3 whole square minus tan pi by 4 whole square. Okay. Now I will substitute the value sine pi by 6, that is 30 degree. Sine 30 degree has 1 by 2 plus cos pi by 3, that is 60. It is equals to 1 by 2 again. Okay, minus 1 square. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 minus 1, that is 2 by 4 minus 1. After cancellation there is 1 by 2 minus 1. When I take the LCM, 1 minus 2 upon 2, that will equals to negative 1 by 2. So this is the right hand side. These questions are very easy. Only just put the values and get the result. Okay. Now come to the second part of this question. That is little bit different because that contain a higher angle. We have to reduce that angle first of all. So how to reduce? Come to that angle. Prove that. Again we have the same question, second part. First question and second part. How to prove, how to solve? Very easy. 2 sine square pi by 6. Question number second. Prove that 2 sine square pi by 6 plus cosecant square 7 pi by 6 cos square pi by 3 is equals to 3 by 2. We have to solve this one. This is the greatest angle, not from that table. We have to reduce this angle, and after reducing we will put the value. Okay, take the solution. Take left hand side. That will equals to 2 sine square pi by 6 plus cosecant square. I will take the whole square's value like this. Okay, cosecant 7 pi by 6 whole square, then cos pi by 3 whole square. This will equals to 2 pi by 6, that is 30. So 1 by 2 whole square plus cosecant, we will write as pi plus pi by 6. 6 1 just 6 or 1 7 pi. How we can identify before writing this value? This is secant 1 by 2 whole square. 180 plus theta. 180. This is full angle is 180 plus theta after school to college. This is the 180 complete angle plus theta, means it comes in the third quadrant. It is the quadrant for tan. So we have a negative value with cosecant. 2 1 by 4 plus cosecant negative cosecant pi by 6, and this will equals to 1 by 4. 2 1 are 2, 2 2 are 4, 1 by 2 plus. What is the value? This is the square. Okay, this square will convert it into the positive sign. Cosecant, that means cosecant 60. Cosecant, that is 30 degree. So that will equals to 2. So we have 2 into 2 2s are 4 into 1 by 4. So this will equals to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 plus 4 into 1 by 4, both are in cancellation. 1 by 2 plus 1. When you take the LCM, 1 plus 2 upon 2, that is 3 by 2. This is the result which we have to find. Okay, so this is the way to solve the first question of 3.3 exercise. Finish other two questions of this time and learn the identities for the further questions. Okay, thank you.